welcome to another installment of Cruddy's Clown School. I am Cruddy Pants, world famous clown and entertainer. I'm also available for pet grooming, light industrial hazardous waste cleanup, and nude modeling. Today I'm going to give you some of my all-time super secret favorite clown party tips. These are some of my closest guarded tips that I would never consider to give anybody anywhere anytime. But as part of my parole agreement, I have to give back to the community. Now, these tips may not stay on the same level as, say, accidentally setting fire to a crowded tent and all the skin grafts that accompanied it. But hey, we're just going to have to agree that you owe me one now. These tips are in no particular order, except for alphabetically and from most important to least helpful. Tip number 1, always spike the punch bowl. This is non-negotiable. If you don't do it or forget to do it, you might as well stick your head in the toilet and drown yourself and forget about ever becoming a clown after that. I mean, let's face it, your job is going to be so much easier if the daddy, the mommy, the old bat grandmother, and all the kiddies are hammered out of their minds. I mean, everything you do is going to be funnier, all your tricks are going to be awesome, and even if somebody loses an arm or a leg because, gross negligence, the party's going to be over with before you know it because everybody's going to be passed out. Okay? Next tip. This leads me right into tip number 2. Cruddy's commercial fishing game. This basically consists of taking all the unconscious bodies at the party, throwing them up into a great big pile, putting a big old net over. I throw a couple of joy buzzers in there just to get some of the bodies flopping around like fish gasping for their last breath. Then I go into the house and search for the generous tips that I'm sure that they would have given me. By the time the police show up and cut the net and pull out and untangle all the bodies, I am long gone on vacation for several weeks until this whole thing blows over. Now, this next tip is a two-parter, but don't worry because I'm not going to charge you extra for it. Part number 1. This is tip number 5A. If the birthday parents decide to rent a birthday pony, don't give the pony speed. Yeah, I know it might be tempting and all funny to see the little pony bucking Junior off 20 feet into the air, but trust me, this can backfire on you. I've been trampled several times by freaked out ponies, especially when I'm trapped in the moonwalk with them. Alright? Now, tip number 5E. Don't play Godfather with the pony. Apparently nobody remembers the classic movie, which is a shame. But apparently putting the pony's head in the kid's bed the night before the party isn't considered funny anymore. I know, we have gotten way too politically correct in this country, and I'm just sick about it too because I got a whole deep freezer full of pony heads that I don't know what to do with now. Well, I hope these tips help to make you a better clown. Just not better than me, because if you get better than me, my sister's a lawyer, and I'll sue your butt off. Anyway, until the next time on Cruddy's Clown School, Bon Jovi-age.